do not sell your jewelry without watching this. I'm the watch king. Let's jump right into it. Don't go to a watch dealer. Don't go to a jeweler. Uh, know this instead. Right now, gold is at an all-time high, according to the CP Lie report, which is often referred to as the inflationary report. It is at inflationary all-time highs. But if we go back to the 80s, how they calculated it back then, it's still nowhere near. It's actually supposed to be at $8,000 an ounce when you how they did it back then. But anyway, we're going into details here. Where are you going to sell your gold and jewelry? Who can you trust? I'm a dealer. I've been in the business 6 years. I had 3 meetings last week, and all of them are buying gold. Of course, pretty much any jeweler is buying gold right now, and should always be, in my opinion. The first one was at a mom and pop shop. They are a very small operation. They don't have a ton of merchandise. I was working on this ring, and one of their the husband is a very good jeweler, so I was there to do a repair job, and I asked, "What are you guys paying on gold?" And they said 60%. His wife said, but when he came out, he's like 70. And what? So they probably actually play closer to 50% if they're telling me as a dealer 60, which is the worst possible place you can sell it. I don't know of anybody who really pays 50%. It's robbery, right? In my opinion. I mean, it's technically not because you're getting paid, but still. The second place was at somebody who owns like 30 shops. He's the biggest dealer in Arizona by far, all under different names. You would never know, but very, very big dealers. This particular guy owns. And he says he pays 98. We had a deal as me as a dealer, right? He doesn't normally pay 98. I can't imagine what he does to his retail customers. So I said, you know what? Instead of taking out cash, let me trade gold for another watch. And the deal was all set, 98% of gold value. And he goes, no, I have to buy it at 13 and a half carat or 13 carat, and it was a whole mess. You could not believe it. So I just didn't do the deal because he just lied. He said he's paying 98, and it really came out to like 94%. So I can't imagine what he does to retail customers. And yeah, his businesses. I mean, this is why the guy's the biggest, because he just lies about everything. I was trying to buy 3 watches while I was there to add to the deal. He said they were worth like a half an ounce, right, of gold. But it wasn't pure. He didn't tell me that. It was like 14 karat. Absolutely ridiculous. I caught him out on everything, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have to do business with me. I don't have to do business with him, frankly. But yeah, just craziness. So both of them I consider very bad deals. The third guy I always buy from. I trust him a lot. He trusts me. He says I'm the only guy that's allowed to give him checks because he's a pawn shop. So most people, whatever. I like that. I give him a check like the old days, and he's fantastic. And I asked him, or I didn't even ask him. I was, talking to him about. I bought a nugget ring that's really cool from him, and that's a sick piece right now. So I'll pop up a picture. You can go buy it on eBay. But anyway, that's what I was down there for. Guy came in with silver and I think a piece of gold jewelry, and he goes, "I just want spot price. I don't, I'm not asking any premium." And the coins were kind of cool. And he goes, "You know what? Let me call my refinery, and whatever they pay me, I'll pay you 98%." And he goes, "I'll show you all the paperwork. I'm not going to lie." And that was unbelievable. I even told him, I go, "What? Like, that's insane. You're working on 5% at a pawn shop?" And he goes, "Yeah, I just buy it regularly at 90." He goes, to retail customers. That's insanity. That's a very, very good. Let me tell you, 90%. Uh, I've never been to a place, even coin shops are like 85%, and coin shops are considered the best. But to go into a pawn shop and get 90% of your value, I would tell everybody, to go there. He actually owns a lot of them, but he's the only one. He's partnered at that location, and I'm not going to name the location because he's not paying me to name it. But yeah, it would be a lot of marketing for free. But not that I'm that big, but anyway, yeah, that's very good. So that just shows you to shop around. You never know. Now, 99.9% of pawn shops will be way lower than most jewelers because that's typically how it is, or coin shops, right? A coin shop is a good place to sell it, but remember, they don't sell the jewelry. I got one that pays 85. Now, I don't sell to any of these people, even uh, the jeweler that's paying 95 or the pawn shop that's paying 95, because I get a lot more. I get 99 when I melt it down. But you have to remember, I have a business, I have a license. There's a lot that goes into getting that extra 4%. And if you're not dealing with it every single day, then it's an issue. So I do want to preface that. I want to thank you all, and I will definitely catch you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts down below.